Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me on my channel once again. So, for those who know, or for those who don't know, recently I came across a match with Fuchsia Briefs. The match was quite entertaining. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was along the way of me developing this next deck, which I'm about to show you, which is a Syndicate deck. At the time, I was playing Lined Pockets. What I learned from versing Fuchsia was that basically the Lined Pockets deck, it was quite interesting to use. It had a strong opening round. However, in the end, when you're trying to finish off your opponent in the third round, I found it didn't have the power overall. So I ended up swapping it to a Congregate deck now, which is what I'm about to show you guys. So as for versing Fuchsia, yeah, he had a great deck at the time. Hats off to him. Make sure you go and check out Fuchsia Brief's channel, guys. On the video, the match between me and him is the second match of that video. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for it, so you can go check it out. Make sure when you go to his channel, you share his content, you like his content, drop some comments for the guy, subscribe to him. He's a very friendly, easygoing person, and he gives back a lot to his viewers. So it's on us to give back to him too. So make sure you do that, guys. So today is a bit of a special video for me because I've hit my milestone. I've hit my first 100 subscribers. So thanks a ton for that. Really appreciate it. What I'd like to do to give back to you guys is kind of give a bit of a giveaway. So we're just going to jump into the shop here. So yeah, basically because it's a bit of a milestone, you know, I really appreciate the help you guys have given me grow my channel. I want to give back to all you guys. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give two people, being someone who's just going to subscribe who hasn't yet. So a new subscriber is going to be chosen for this giveaway, and someone who's already been following me for a while. And all it's going to be is the giveaway is going to entail that you can tell me any faction of kegs that you like. I'm going to give 7 kegs away of a faction of your choice. One lot of 7. So it could be 7 Nilfgaard kegs, 7 Northern Realms kegs. You just let me know once I have chosen you. And the way I'm going to choose the winner of this this activity will be based on just now in this video. When you see this deck that I'm about to present to you and the following matches, just have a think about what you like about this deck, what you think works, and what do you think could make it even better. So the most detailed responses that I'm going to get below, those responses will receive the prize. So that's how I'm going to dictate out. I'm going to determine who's going to get the prize depending on how detailed of a response I'm going to get from you. So the most detailed response in relation to this deck that I'm about to present to you, whether it be strengths, weaknesses, what do you think needs to be improved on? I'm going to choose the winner based on that level. So the 7 kegs could be 7 Way of the Witcher kegs for you for the winner. It could be 7 ultimate kegs as well as what I just said, any of the faction kegs. So I'll get in touch with the person once I've chosen them, and I'll get your ID, your Gwent ID name, and I'll just send it into your account. I know scraps is always an issue in Gwent. I mean, even for myself, you know, I'm always kind of like trying to scrap cards that I have from decks that I haven't been using, and then you know, making new cards. You know, I get it, guys. I'm the same like you guys on that stuff. So I just thought I'd help out in that way. It's just a bit of a way of me saying thanks to you. So once again, really appreciate all your help, guys, for bringing me to this point. It's not possible without you, straight up. Much love for that. So yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this little giveaway, and thanks so much for this milestone once again. So at this point, I want to get into the deck now that I'm about to present to you. So let's just jump into the deck builder here. Move my screen out of the way. All right, so here's the deck, my Syndicate deck that I've been working on. As I just explained, it was Line Pockets initially. I have swapped it to Congregate. Congregate is much stronger overall than what Line Pockets could provide, is what I found, especially when we're working with the Fallen Knight synergies and spawning units. I mean, Fallen Knights are just a very strong card, guys. They not only have Veil, they have Intimidate. So whenever we play a crime card, they're going to boost. Also, whenever we're spawning units to the field, they're going to boost. I mean, these are some great cards right here, the Fallen Knights. So, yep, name of the deck is Thug Life, because I get the vibe that Syndicate's pretty gangster overall, to be honest. Talking about these crime cards and stuff, so why not call it Thug Life? So let's just go through the cards here, and I'll just kind of explain how we'd like to play the deck. So the way we'd like to go about this deck is, overall, we would like to win the first round. But say if we lose the first and we get bled into the second round, this deck is quite balanced overall, and is quite flexible. We can resist the bleed, and we can still do pretty well through extended rounds. But overall, we'd like to win the first and just drive past the second and go into a long third round. So to play the first round, we've got Portal here. It's going to summon a 2 4 provision cost units from our deck. And the 2 4 provision cost units from our deck that I have chosen for this are the Eternal Fire Priest. So basically, these guys here, they're going to boost themselves whenever units are spawned on the field. So this is going to be a nice way for us to open up. Use the portal. We get 2 of these guys. From there, we can play Congregation. This is going to spawn 3 Firesworn Zealots if there is already a Firesworn unit on that row. So make sure we use it on the row where there's Firesworn units. So spawning these guys, that will be like a 6-point play, let alone the boosting going off the 2 units that I just showed you guys down here. So that's kind of going to add up that way. So that's kind of how we're going about this here. We can play the Clerics in the beginning as well. We'll try not to go too heavy, obviously, on gold cards. We want to save those for the end. We've got some removals here with the Payday, Bloody Good Funds. We have 2 Smuggles for coins if we're low on coins. Also a Swindle to get coins. Procession of Penance. This is a good card to play in the first. Excellent value, 6 for 12. It's basically like a Berenga kind of a card. We want to make sure we have 5 Firesworn tokens, these guys here, on the field before we drop it, so we get its full 12-point value, because otherwise it's going to damage itself by 2. Yeah, reduce the damage by 2 for every Firesworn token you control. So on deploy, it's going to damage itself by 10 to begin with. So keep that in mind when you're playing this card. Furthermore to that, we've got Excommunication here. We're going to use this on a Firesworn token because it's just going to give us a bit of reach into the deck just to get some cards that we may need that we might not have at the time. It's kind of like a cheaper Neuromancy. Look at it like that. Lieutenant von Hurst. So on Horde 4, he's going to be spawning a Firesworn Zealot. So we'd like to make sure that we have 4 coins in the pouch when we play that unit. And the way we can ensure that is that we take Swindle with us into a round when we're playing him. So we can play him in the first 2 and Smuggle, and we can commit our leader ability, because using our leader ability is going to give us a coin every time we use one of the charges. 3 charges, 3 coins. We can be a bit flexible with the leader ability in the opening round. So yeah, How we'd like to finish. So I never see this card played. Hey, Eagle the Hook. So with this card, we can spawn and summon a base copy of a bronze allied unit to his row. It's going to cost 5 coins, which is why I've got MK here to help us get coins over the round to allow us to activate that card. If we don't have the coins, in his moments of madness, we can trigger his insanity. So basically what that will do is that's going to damage him by 5. However, the target for Igor the Hook will be our Fallen Knights. So we're taking our Fallen Knights into the final round, and we're going to look to use Igor the Hook on the Fallen Knights. So even though Igor the Hook will damage himself by 5, when we spawn a Fallen Knight and there's already one on the field, that's going to make 5 points. So that kind of makes up for his self-damage. So it's quite a nice play, this one. I've gotten up to points where I've had like 4 to 5 Fallen Knights on the board, and it's crazy how many points you get. You outpoint everyone like that if they don't get removed. If they can stick, the play is crazy, I'm telling you. So basically, yeah, we want to have the Fallen Knights ready. So once we've got all our Fallen Knights down, then we're going to go over the spawning to win. And the way we do that is we've got the Grand Inquisitor here. So this basically plays for 9 points on its own because it's profit 4, fee 2, we spawn 2 Firesworn Zealots. But with MK getting us coins, we can just click the crap out of this card with all the coins we got and spawn a ton of these Firesworn Zealots. In doing so, the Fallen Knights are going to boost like crazy, guys. We've also got a Miraculous Child here. So this is basically a 12-point play. I've added this in because it works with the spawning synergy. You deploy this card, spawns 2 Flaming Rose Footmen. So that synergy works quite well. So I've decided to add it in for that reason. Also, fee 1, it will boost itself by 1. So if we've got any excess coins that we can't use, maybe our board becomes full towards the end of a match, we can just use up all our remaining coins on this card here, and he can just boost himself up. Other than that, that's about it. You know, I find, guys, we have to carry Heatwave these days. The way the decks out there are looking, it's quite useful against scenarios, against V, whatever you're coming up against. It's just good to have a Heatwave in there. So this is the deck in summary. That's about it as far as a deck explanation, deck guide goes. We got Crystal Skull here as well, just in the beginning, like I said, for the Eternal Fire Priest, just to keep them solid there. Try to save your leader charges to the end if you can. Sometimes also like to use the leader charges and just activate MK's shield here when we drop it down, just to keep her protected, because 3 charges equals 3 coins, and she needs 3 coins to activate her shield. You might want to go about it that way too. So that's about it, my friends, for the deck guide, and I'm very happy now to take you into the following matches. Let's get right into it.
The semblance of power don't interest me.
Alright, so we get to go first here. Versing Royal Inspiration. Don't often see that. So as we said, we like to go Portal first. So we're looking for Portal. We don't want to keep these guys in hand for that reason. Okay, so we didn't get Portal. Okay, we can work around this. In that case, we can commit a Fallen Knight now. Just boost it up, make sure it sticks. And we're going to get some really good value now of using these cards here. Spawning units, and especially Congregation. Okay, we'll payday that. So he boosts whenever a crime card is played as well, which is excellent for us. Okay, he's pretty adamant on having that stick. So let's see. Okay. Let's go like this. I mean, look at the points climbed just by doing that. He boosts himself by 1 for each unit spawned. It's crazy.
Left, right.
Okay. Let's take that out.
Again and again and again.
Okay, so we don't want them to close the distance too much, so we've got to be mindful of that as we play on.
You stinking heresy. So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
How are we going to go about this? So if I pass, this is just going to be a draw. Because he's going up by 1 and damaging by 1. May pass here. I'd rather not overcommit, in all honesty. I'm happy to take card advantage, so preferably I'd like to keep full on knight till the end though, because we're going to get the most out of this deck by doing that. But what can you do? Sometimes your hand is not that good, and you must play the cards you are dealt, as they say. Okay, so coins isn't an issue. A fair few coins here. Okay, so looks like they're going for it a bit here. So we'll punish them for that. So let's set up our fallen knights now. I'm going to use all these charges. Or maybe not all of them.
Neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Well, I'm keeping in mind now, setting up Imke. So maybe we can go hordes as well, though. Okay, let's hold off a bit. Let's see how it looks.
They charge it. I swore I'll stop him.
Okay, let's go like this. So now we've got Horde 5. We can get this card going. And then our Fallen Knight will be boosting obviously off of that. That's a nice cut.
You'll never take me alive. flour, a quarter of bistec, and a coffee.
Let's go like this. Let's get our engines working. Ooh, nice.
Nice mess you've got here.
I see where we're going with this. I see now. Let's get Igor in here. We'll go like this.
Yes, you. Have
We'll
you made
use
your offer?
Igor's fee here,
May the biggest
like that.
bollocks win. In the orders now.
And then we can go Insanity next, onto it again, get another Fallen Knight down.
Regroup.
Ooh, nice. Nice play. Okay, so he survives, good. Not to worry, guys. Check this out. Boom. Oh yeah, nice. And now watch this. Thank you very much.
Then his ear.
That's what I'm talking about. See the value we get out of the Fallen Knights? It's crazy.
First to make noise is first under the whip.
Alright. Let us push on. Let's go like this.
Ever faithful to the flaming rose.
Oh, beautiful. Ooh.
I'll not show a moment's hesitation.
Far out. Talk about pointage. How do we get ourselves out of this? I think we've lost this. Yep. Or do we get out of it? Oh, that's right. That's a crime card, so they're boosting. Even I forgot. Yep. Ooh, nice, guys. So we've managed to get out of that predicament there. And we're going to have a bit of coins to carry over.
Are all lessons from Skellige so all
Excellent.
inspiring?
So now we're looking for these two, that card, or maybe this card as well. We can't really do much spawning actually this time. We don't really want the portal actually. I'm not sure if we want that. Jeez, what do we go with here? Heat wave now? I'm not sure. Excommunication? Oh, nice. Wow. Fairly good draw, that one. What we'll do here is Let's just go like this to open up with, hey.
This grimoire, clear without checking.
Mercy nor forgiveness.
There we go. Let's see how we do, guys.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Okay, heat waves go on there, 100. Boost adjacent units by 1, one of you play a unit. Nah, we're not going to give him that value. Good night. Okay, so he's got like no value out of that. What's he get out of that? Gain charges equal to the amounts of boosted allied units. He's getting 0 value there. Let's just point dump.
The beast shall be born, and the blood innocence.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about, my peeps. Sweet. You see that, guys? Like I said, we are bleed resistant with this deck. This deck is balanced as... We didn't even go portal or play... We didn't even get a proper opening. And we still withstood the match. I mean, that is fantastic for us. Great match there. Let's do another. Okay, Nilfgaard, Assimilate.
So, how are
This will be
things?
nice. This will be a very nice test for us. Very good test. Okay, this is a good hand for the opening. Very nice looking hand here. So we're going to look to set up a nice point slam with the procession here. We can spawn units here, even use the Nero for another lot of spawning, and then just drop a 12-point slam. Alright, let's not give him that. Alright.
You stink of heresy.
Nice. Good. There we go.
So fine, you shall forever shine.
Fantastic. Gets locked.
The hounds have caught a scent.
Well, I do have a purify. I'm not sure if it's worth fishing for that, but let's go like this. What else would I go for anyway? Another Congregate. Maybe another. I mean, we're just getting out of there with the points. Anyway, just like that. Even without this one active. And then we got penance here. Far out. He's probably going to lock something, is he? Oh, okay.
Used to be, I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
Yep. Okay. Let's go like this.
Ever faithful to the flaming rose.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these now. 5 allows us to keep the full points of this card here when we drop it.
Source of the best.
Let's do that. This will probably be our last move for this round.
Fire cleanses
Ooh,
all wounds.
nice. Nice, nice. Getting a pass now, or what?
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Hallowed flame, light our way through ignorance and superstition.
Okay, that's good for a pass for us here. We've saved our leader ability. We're gonna take card advantage. We're good like that. Don't need to overcommit.
I'll do as you ask.
Great, that's good to get out of him. Nice, we've gotten some good cards out of him here. We didn't really commit anything too solid. Yep. Wow, they're playing on. Okay. Well, we have heat wave here for them.
A superb specimen.
I don't know how that's going to go for them on a card disadvantage. Not sure if that was wise for them, but we'll see. Never know in this game of Gwent. People can pull off some amazing stuff. Ooh.
Make Nilfgaard great again.
Mhm. Just trying to think, how should we go about this? I'll just play this here.
Give what we demand, and will not harm a hair on your wench's head.
Just go like that. He'll probably pass, or I think he's probably going to want to pass if he's lost scenario. Not sure. Plays on.
Ready for.
Yes, you! Have you you made your offering?
What is it you want?
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Nice. Well done.
The amulet. Think of a safe.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
Well done. Well done.
Are all lasses from Skellige so awe-inspiring?
Ooh, they're really going for the finish here.
I shall flog them into submission.
Yep.
Confounded boots.
Yep. Very strong plays we're seeing. Let's just get our coins ready. Ooh. Okay, guys.
Careful, you do not want to lose patience.
So we play this first.
Leave me, vile spectre! Begone! Loose for the scoia'tail!
Whosoever defiles himself through the practice of holding magic deserves no
His cowl,
mercy.
then his ears! You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Far out. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
You are here as a diversion, for my pleasure alone.
Shield wall. Okay. Let's check it out. What do you got to roll with here? Okay, so we can get some spawning synergies going with the Fallen Knights and Congregation. That should be a good start for us. We didn't get our portal. That would have been nice. Then we can open up with the Eternal Fire Priest here. That works quite well with the Fallen Knights when we're spawning units. Obviously, the Fallen Knights, they boost themselves as well, let alone these cards boosting. So let's see how we go anyway.
Give me a brief moment. Need to catch me breath.
Oh, Mantlet, haven't seen that in a while. Okay. Let's just open up like this.
Come at me if you must. Don't think this sword a toy.
Nice. Very good combo, veiling the Griffin Witcher. Okay, let's get on to our strategy then.
Greater donations beget greater blessings.
Oh, he's already playing that.
Sometimes the
Wow,
path
it's
is too
quite early to play that, isn't it? And he's just left it like that. That's quite easy to pick off, guys. I don't think that's the wisest play. So yeah, good thing with our Fallen Knight here. Not only does he boost himself upon spawning, but he's also got Intimidate. So when we play crime cards like this, as you're going to see, that causes a boost as well. So we got pretty decent synergies in this deck. I was using Lined Pockets initially, but I just found it wasn't strong enough, and I found the strongest synergies using Fallen Knight rather than other Intimidate units that are out there. So I mean, this is just the easy point slam, isn't it? It's kind of like Syndicate's version of Berengar.
Down with the mirror. The fire cannot burn without the proper fuel.
Poker's red hot now.
Wow, they're committing a fair few decent cards quite early here. Leader abilities, well, works for us in the long run. So let's do our point slam now. So this card, he reduces the damage by 10 for every fast one token. So it will damage himself by 10 on deploy, minus these units if we have enough of them. So let's just slam that.
The beholder suffer just as we suffer.
Okay, so I don't see that we have much of a hand here to play on. These are more of cards that we want to keep towards the end. In saying that, I think this is a decent time to pass. They've committed 2 of their leader charges. We've gotten some good cards out of them so far, so I say we pass here. I'm just very surprised how they set this up. It's very exposed. We're probably just going to keep this now to throw it out. Okay, they've started to play on.
Pay in gold, or I'll take your balls instead.
Okay then. Okay, if that's the case, I will commit Fallen Knight at this point. I don't know how hard they're going to push here, so let's drop this down. And we'll just give it a bit of a boost up, so it doesn't get taken out now. And we can use Eagle here as a means to spawn more copies of the Fallen Knight. That's my idea with having Igor in this deck.
See? One never need ask me twice.
So we got 5 coins now. So with Igor here, we can summon a base copy of a bronze allied unit to his row. We're going to look to... This is our target here.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
Okay, let's punish their bleed. Let's go for it. Oh, beautiful. Guys, look at that. This card alone is spawning, so that's activating our Fallen Knight. Igor spawning this Fallen Knight. Look at the points climb. Beautiful. So we've got Heatwave handy. I was keeping it just to see kind of how far our opponent's going to go here. We don't want him to, say, renew this ability, so it may be worth just taking him out now. Just like that, it's quite good.
It's good you do.
Okay, let's keep punishing them. That's great. Looking good, isn't it? Resilience.
No! No!
Okay. Let's go like this. And we'll commit. Should we commit this? I say we just use these. Use this up. Just play it out like that.
There's luck in leisure.
Okay. Okay. Let's go like this.
The amulet. Think it'll save you? Think again.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Nice. Alright, we made it out of that pretty good. They've got a unit on the field though. Obviously this unit with resiliency is going to remain there. So my targets are this unit here and hopefully portal, possibly. Okay. Yep. Okay then. So in that case, let's go like this.
Easy to forget about the irons in my arms.
Hopefully we can just get 2 more coins to get this going. Okay. So if they're playing like that, they may have another Witcher to set up there that they're going to veil. So let's just go like this.
Blessed light so fine, you shall forever shine.
Okay.
Weapons on the bench. Now! You deaf?
It's a flower, a coat of the stick, and a corpse.
You are worthy neither of
Nice.
mercy nor forgiveness.
It's going to be a close one, guys. Okay, this is how we're going to finish up. Just going to go like this.
The eternal fire shall consume all that is impure.
Use our leader charge.
Yes, you.
And we can just transform these guys. And there we go, guys. Awesome. Why not give her a shield too? Beautiful. Excellent. That was great.